Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Consistent with Senator Ifeanyi Okowa's political permutations, the politics of 2023 has begun in earnest in Delta State. With his recent actions and utterances, Senator Okowa is seen to be making frantic efforts to build a political empire in the oil-rich state. This situation, former PDP chairman in Delta State and now APC member Senator Peter Nwaoboshi says, is to enable Governor Okowa single-handedly determine his successor and indeed the political future of Delta State. Senator Nwaoboshi, however, alerts Governor Okowa to be ready for a political battle, as he's ready to do what it takes to torpedo the efforts of Governor Okowa, whom PDP members in Delta State like to call Ekweme.
As the scramble for who will replace Dr. Okowa comes, I want to reassure you that in the next 1 month, we will start the politics. We are politicians and politics will have to be played.
As promised, Governor Okowa has since last month intensified political activities in Delta State in preparedness for the 2023 elections. Prior to that, he had dissolved his cabinet and fired key officers, including his chief of staff and secretary to the state government, both of whom are known loyalists of former Delta Governor Chief James Onanife-Ibori. Though Governor Okowa had attributed the decision to political distractions of the appointees, former PDP chairman in Delta State and now APC member Senator Peter Nwaoboshi says Okowa is only trying to set up a new political structure that would enable him single-handedly decide his successor and indeed decide the political destiny of Delta State.
I don't want trouble in this state. Some of us have put our life on the line to fight for this power shift, which is a beneficiary today. When you believe that you are now a supreme man, that you have acquired so much money, so much wealth and power, and you can make a statement, nobody can make a governor in this state. Governorship of this state must be made by the people of this state, not by one man, because every man has only one vote. And we are going to make sure that the next governor must be a collective decision of the people of Delta State, not by an individual. If one man thinks he can sit in his office, in the comfort of his office, and say this person is going to be the governor, we will make sure that person is not the governor. Because we all have what it takes to fight.
In responding to Senator Nwaboshi's accusations, Senator Okowa has consistently maintained that it was not within his powers to determine his successor in office, describing such allegations as the machinations of mischievous politicians.
Power belongs to God, and only God will determine who is going to succeed me. I say so. I not talk am, but as I talk am, they vex some people. I don't know why they vex them all.
As a demonstration of his readiness to battle Governor Okowa politically, Senator Nwaoboshi last month realigned himself politically by defecting to the All Progressives Congress APC. The senator representing Delta North Senatorial District in the Senate was personally received by President Muhammadu Buhari, who described the lawmakers' move as a good omen for the APC in Delta State. Senator Nwaoboshi had also accused Governor Okowa of planning to destroy the political harmony in the state when he served notice to all Deltans that the senatorial zoning arrangement in the state for the governorship position was not formally agreed upon or written down anywhere.
There has been no formal meeting in which a gentleman's agreement was reached as of today. So it means that whatever we're doing or talking about today is about what is fair, what is equitable, and how to define what is fair and to define what is equitable and justiciable.
I'm very disappointed with the governor. Very, very disappointed with that statement he made. I've passed through a lot of problems at the risk of my life to fight for the power shift in Delta State, which is a beneficiary today. And at the tail end of your tenure, you are now saying that there was no written agreement. I find it extremely difficult to believe that such a thing will happen. And in any case, that brings me even to the issue. I was talking about consultation. If he was going to make that meeting, he would have called a group of a group in the meeting, the founding fathers of the meeting. It's not a matter to be made in the public. He would have made a meeting with the founding fathers of the party and bring it out. Gentlemen, let us discuss. What do you think? It will have become a collective decision of the leadership. So now when he's saying it, this man is a co-unity, this one is a co-unity.
Following his recent politically strategic moves to hire and fire appointees in the state, some observers had accused Governor Okowa of making moves to undermine the James Ibori political structure. Governor Okowa, however, denies such accusations, saying no one can pit him against the former governor.
For those who want to play politics, he want through and one kind way. He thinks say we go just grab and begin the talk, make me and my former governors the quarrel. Me and the former governors, we not the quarrel. No stranger can cause a quarrel between me and the former governors.
With Governor Okowa's recent moves, Chief James Onanefe Ibori, an experienced politician, however, does not need anyone to tell him when the carpet is being pulled from under his feet. Perhaps a reminder of Chief Ibori's political capital came recently from the president of the Ijaw National Congress, Professor Benjamin Okaba. While receiving members of the Pan-Urhobo political group DC23, Professor Okaba had told them that the Delta Ijaw people would support anyone that has affinity with James Ibori. Whatever future actions Governor Okowa takes going forward, it must be one that ensures unity in his party and avoid more people leaving the party. Already, the loss of Senator Nwaoboshi means the PDP in Delta State now have only one senator, leaving 2 senatorial districts to the APC. This definitely is a huge challenge the PDP must fight hard to overcome in the next political dispensation. Already, the APC in Delta State is feeling confident it will turn the tables in 2023.
Come 2023, most of the Egyptians you see in the zone, you'll not see them anymore. I'm very, very confident that come 2023, APC will sweep Delta State and sweep most of the South-South. And you can take that to the bank.
The early commencement of political activities ahead of 2023 will undoubtedly regale political spectators with many interesting scenes in the days ahead. However, one obvious challenge posed by this development is that governance in Delta State will most likely be sacrificed at the altar of politics. At the center of it all is Senator Okowa, who will be remembered for his actions when he leaves office as the 3rd democratically elected governor of Delta State since 1999.
Inside the Niger Delta,